La noche se está despertando. La ciudad siente que algo va a pasar. El sol le hace un guiño a la luna. Un dale que dale se escucha a lo lejos, porque está llegando, enloqueciendo, que te abre el corazón, la mente y el alma. Dale, sumate.
Enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza, enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza, enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza, con Fer Moure, no te confundas. Enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza, enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza, con Fer Moure, no te confundas. Hace más de 8 años que estamos al aire, por todo el mundo, so we can do it this in English. We're getting crazy from the news. We're getting crazy from head to feet. We're getting crazy from head to feet with Fer Moure. Don't get confused.
Okay, welcome, hello. Now I am going to do an interview here in USA. So let's see what's happened. Just I'm going out, going to my car, and that's it. Oh, I'm just a little nervous because I don't talk English so much, but I try to do the best. Let's see. Here I am. That's it. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Mira, acá hay cosas. ¿Quieren que las deje acá?
No.
Después de una milla, gire a la izquierda y no recibirá.
¿No se acuerdan de Fer Moure y Rich? Bueno, well, Chris, hello.
Hola.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Fine here.
This is the foyer of my studio.
Tu cabeza está por estallar. El pulso se acelera. Tus ojos pesan 100 kilos. Tus piernas tiemblan. Y te quedaste sin voz? No dudes. Enloqueciendo es mejor que una aspirina masticable.
It's so great stay here in Orlando, in USA, in United States, sharing some time with one of the, how can I say, one of the...
An early male foot site.
One of the first.
One of the first.
One of the first, that is.
I think it might be the first membership male foot site.
Yes, I think so.
I think so.
But if you
I'm not
say
sure.
it's true.
Okay.
Okay. So now, so I'm so happy to know Rich. But first of all, like all the shows, the first thing I ask all the guests is, tell me, or tell us, or tell them who know you, who don't know you, who love you, who hate you,
hate me.
who want to kiss you, who don't want to kiss you, and something like this.
Yes.
In Spanish, I said all the time. Yes, that is. So tell who are you, what you do, and something like this, and then keep talking. With
Okay.
my English as better as I can do.
Your English is great. In Orlando, I've had the site for a long time. I started it, I was in my 30s and I'm in my 50s now. So I started it in the year 2000. So 23 years on the internet. And I am an actual foot fetishist I love male feet, guys' feet, socks, and tickling. I love tickling as well.
Okay.
So it's so great. I mean, I'm so excited to meet you. The way that we came together here.
Okay, yes, together here in United States. Well, later we take the shoes and something like this.
Okay.
But first, how did you start with my friend's foot?
My friend's feet.
My friend's feet.
I was looking for stuff on the internet, photos of men and barefoot men and men getting tickled, things that I couldn't find on the internet. So I asked a friend for some money and $5,000, and he helped me buy a camera and bought a computer, and it was a dial-up,
Yeah.
AOL back then here in the United States. So all my videos were very small because the connection was so slow. So my main site started with just photographs, pictures of men's feet, and then I started with tiny little videos, and now that's grown to 4K videos that I shoot every week now.
Oh yes, and when did you start it? Was the first thing you have it? So I started with this because of I started with what is the reason?
The reason was I hated my job.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah, and I was just stuck. I never really considered myself a person that would take risks, financial risks.
Yeah.
But I was in a place I was just desperate. I hated going to work. I had an addiction problem at the time, which I've worked through, but my life felt kind of hopeless at that time. And I was in a relationship that wasn't very great, and like I said, I borrowed some money, and then I just wanted to do something besides work for someone else. Yeah. I just hate working for someone else.
Yes, I know. It's something like me happens, but I'm working on my own in general. So I said always in the show that this is my show, so always I have to say something about me.
Of course.
Like a show. But this, yes, until you decide stop working on stocks.
It took me about a year. I had my job and the site for about a year until I made enough money to quit my job. So for 22 years, been a professional foot tickler and toe sucker.
And which are the best socks for you? To see, or
I
to
don't
use?
like. My favorite socks would be like a dress like a nylon dress socks. I like gold toe. Black
That is shears?
I like not
Not
sheer socks. I like sheer socks,
Yeah.
but my favorite are ones that are not really sheer, but almost very thin.
I think that.
But I love bare feet too, and so
Yes.
you know.
Okay, but in your site there are a lot of things about socks. And
Yep, you know, some people like white socks, some people like dress socks, athletic socks. So, you know, it's about a third socks, a third tickling, and a third bare feet.
Okay. And well, you started with this site and starting increasing the viewers, the followers. Did you study about social media, or you did as you feel, or did you felt?
When Facebook started, I think it was 2007, around there. So social media, my site had been out for 6 or 7 years before social media, or I guess the social media I used at the time was message boards on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just like social media today, just a lot of posting, a lot of photos, letting people know. But so I am still learning a lot about social media. Like, I feel like I just got a handle on Twitter, and I love Twitter, and then all this bullshit happened with Elon Musk and everything. So that, but I like social media, so I think it's just important to put things out there so people see things that they might not have ever seen before.
And for you, the best is Twitter.
I love Twitter, yes.
Yes, and you.
I've been kicked off of Facebook many times, so I said fuck them. Instagram, same thing.
Yeah.
So many times.
It's terrible. Really,
It is.
it's really hard to work in that media, social medias.
Yeah.
It's really hard. And Twitter, I will ask about this, about block, no? About higher. How do you say? Block.
Blocked, yeah,
Blocked.
yeah, being blocked.
Twitter. Did you have any problems with Twitter or never?
I've never had any problems with Twitter. Really, with anything I posted. I don't think they've ever taken anything down. So no problems with nudity or anything like that there. But you post something on Instagram and it'll
No,
be
yes,
taken down immediately.
I have some problems in Instagram, and you know that I post about my show.
Right.
So nothing worshipping, only showing feeds after interview, and it's a ping-pong interview. It's a silly or fully part of the show, funny.
Right.
So imagine, and I have problems. I have the problems with it.
So they immediately think that it's a foot fetish thing, even
Yes.
though it's absolutely not in your case.
That is.
Right.
So Instagram, here I come here to my friend that it's not problem to post a picture of feet in interview. Well, and nowadays, how do you feel? What are you looking for the future about your business?
It's strange getting old in this business. When I started, and I would be on camera sucking toes or tickling, I never thought that I would be 58 years old still doing the same job. So things are different because I rely on other people to do most of the worship now. I hire younger and prettier people than myself to do this stuff. Oop, that's me.
Okay.
Sorry. So one thing that's different is I want to I've made a lot of videos over the years. Now, my site updates 3 times a week. So, first of all, I want to try to upgrade old videos that people like.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep making new videos with new talent. And now I'm trying to, I like working with people starting a business. So I've been working with a guy named Matt. He started a site called Ticklish Chubs. Tickling more heavyset people or ordinary kind of body types instead of models. And,
Yes.
Boys, boy next door sort of tickling, and I'm trying to encourage him to do what he wanted because he was a friend of mine that hated his job. I met him at a tickling convention. And so he uses the studio here, and I, kind of encouraged him to start his own site and his own OnlyFans. And so I think that's another place where I'm at now is maybe mentorship.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love my job so much.
I think that I have to come here to Orlando to live at least 6 months and work with you.
Yeah,
so,
internship. You could be my intern or my tickling. I can get
yes, I don't have problems. Sure, I will be here better than in my country, but it's great. But that is.
I've had people stay here at the studio for weeks on end.
No.
You could come and move in.
Oh, fuck, it's so great.
Produce from here.
Well, and the videos were updating and being better and better using different tools, different lights. How did you improve the oldest?
That's a good question. I was not a photographer when I started the site at all. So first I had to learn photography. When the first few photo sets on the site, when it started, I had a friend come in who was a photographer, and she took photographs. I would say, okay, get this angle, get this guy's, the top of his feet here. I would tell her what to do, and I would get the photos, and they never looked like they were in my head. So I had to learn photography, and my first photographs were not good. And I started taking some art classes, and where I learned studio lighting, with strobes and things like that. So I basically learned on the job for years, and then I went to school briefly for photography for about 2 years, and that definitely helped. That was a big jump in quality. And then after that, video was becoming more common on sites. It really was just more photography than anything else when it started. But now learning more tricks about lighting and sound. I mean, everything. There's so much. So much to learn. So like 2 years ago, it was like, oh, my videos really they sound awful because there's planes flying overhead. I'm just in a neighborhood. I'm not in a real studio. I don't have very much soundproofing. So I started soundproofing so you don't hear that. I started working with a microphone. I started adding lights. I get, like you had talked about before, it gets kind of boring. Even working with feet, which I love, and people, which I love, it just gets boring doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So learning teaching myself something new does make it interesting.
At least I need all the time something new.
Right, me too.
It's the how do you say the battery or to live, the energy to live, to feel alive.
Mm-hmm.
In other words,
creativity. It's
yes.
Because the way I look at it, when I was young, maybe 12, 13, 14 years old, I wanted to be a movie director. I read books about Alfred Hitchcock and, Truffaut and, movies and stuff.
Which one is the best for you, the director?
Which director?
Yes.
Is my favorite? My first, I fell in love with Alfred Hitchcock when I was a kid. I don't know how. I guess my father liked them. So, I like Steven Spielberg and Mike Nichols and Alfred Hitchcock, Martin Scorsese. I mean, lots of, the usual ones. But it, even though I'm making tickle videos and foot videos, it's, they still have to be directed, and it's still fun. It's just, it's erotica that I'm making, but it still taps. It hits me in that creative spot. It kind of scratches that itch that I have.
For the other side, do you like tattoos?
I'm done. I don't like tattoos on myself anymore. Yeah. I mean, I like them okay.
Yes.
I like them okay. I have a pretty big tattoo, but I'm not really into tattoos.
Yes, but it's old.
It's old.
It's old.
Yeah.
And nowadays, you will do ones or no more?
The tattoos?
Yes.
No, they hurt too much. I'm a chicken.
And you are regret about this?
No regret. Even though it is the one I have is a cover up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had regret about it. And then I covered it up, and then I went bigger that way. No regrets. It's just not. My husband is very pain tolerant, and I'm not.
Pain?
Pain, ow.
Yes.
He has a big tattoo on his arm, and I visited while he was getting it done, and he was actually asleep while they were doing the tattoo. And I'm not like, I was like, ah!
That is. If you have to tell me one of the best videos you did, you have one or two or three that this is my best creation. This is I love it.
You know what? That's a great question. I just did a video pretty recently. So a director that I love is Brian De Palma. You know Brian De Palma?
Yeah.
So, and one thing I liked about Brian De Palma, it was always the split screens. You know how we do split screens, and you'd see this and see that. And so and there was a company that was making tickling videos called Laugh Out Loud Pictures, and they always did. They would show the soles of the feet getting tickled, and then they would have a picture-in-picture of the face. And I always loved that. So, and they're defunct, and I don't know how to get in touch with them because I was like trying to see if they wanted to maybe release their videos on my site, but that's another story. But I do like split screen tickling videos and worship videos. You see one thing going on, and then you see a different angle, and the same thing. So I just did a video called Joey Captured Tight and Tickled Hard, I think is what it's called.
Yes,
it's pretty recently. It's pretty recent. And I love that video.
I think I saw it because someone told me so that this because it's so great, and I think that I could be this year was.
Yeah. It was just it was maybe like 2 months ago.
Yes,
and that's a video that I really like.
Yes, no, because I remember that one of the person that I work for, I can't mention here.
Yeah.
So said, look this, and I remember that it was a capture in the, and something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the link in my phone. It's going good. You understand me?
Oh, absolutely.
You're feeling comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
As your studio.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're a great interviewer.
Well, okay. And then, if you can and if you want, we can see something part of studio.
Oh yeah, you want a tour?
Yes, if it could be. Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes, but now
there's not much to see, but
but that is interesting for people because I want to tell you that in Argentina I think that there are a lot of people like fits, really, but are height,
okay,
height, or how do you say? But for people who didn't want to know
height, identity or.
They didn't want
secret or
secret.
Yeah.
I think that is not. It's not. I don't know if I'm sure what I am saying, but I think that. So
That never stops me.
but I think that for at least there are two things or nothing that mean here for Argentina is to see that what I'm seeing here it would be great. That is, so I need other things, and I keep doing for people to know that it's not a strange, man. No, it's not a strange. It's you like this of the woman, and why people say, oh, it's strange. You like,
Right.
I don't say the word because of YouTube. Okay, so but
Yeah.
why you like the hands, the hands.
Mm-hmm.
So the people, it could be the hands. Why the feet is strange?
Right.
Why the belly is strange? Why the armpits are strange? So that is one of the reasons I keep doing, and it's so hard for me because sometimes I say I don't want tickle anymore.
Right.
I don't want to be the tickler of my country. I don't want to be the tickle, and I don't want people ask me all the time that you really like feet, so that is the reason you do what are you doing? Really, sometimes I'm tired. I'm completely sincerely with you.
Oh yeah, I've been there. You know, totally. Where you want to, you're
so-
like, I have days where I think, and when I've been in the mindset that you're in, where you're kind of tired and just, like if I have to do this again, I don't know how to make it new. Like I can't go through the same. Okay, do this, do that, do this, do that, or it can be mentally tiring, so you have to make it new.
Yes, and that is why the reason sometimes I do something. I play. I do some plays and games in my show now. That I drink take a glass with the feet, draw with the feet, and I have some news games to do it when come back to my country and get the place to do it the show and get the guests to do it the show. I have some news games to do it. That I think that it would be so great, but don't know. I try and let's see what happens.
Okay.
I try what happens. People like it, don't like it. To do this, I need to change.
Have you done something where people write with their feet,
Right?
like a pen?
Yes. Draw.
Draw?
Yes.
What,
Yes.
it'd be like Pictionary or something?
Yes. No, that is. But I said, okay, now take a pen, a pencil, and draw what you want.
Okay.
Yes. That is because I don't have so much time to do the interview.
Mm-hmm.
That is, and people arrive late. So
Of course.
if I do in other home, it's okay. But if I do in a theater or something like this, that I rent it, I said, oh my God. Some days I did 5 shows in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
So when you say you rent a theater, have you done live? Do you do live shows too?
No live show. No, I love it.
Okay.
I love it to do it. But no, I rent the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So I do the show to post it then in YouTube and other place. But nobody the theater.
Okay.
It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love it to do it. That I don't have that. I am not so lucky man in that part of my life that nobody says, okay, come on, do it with me, because I can do all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so difficult, because I was talking about with some producers of TV, and I said I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I want to earn money with my shop. That is.
And have fun.
So yes, and have fun. Please, no, nobody wants to see feet. It's the answer. Nobody wants to be. Well, nowadays there are an actor, a famous actor in Argentina, that get or know that people like feet. So he is getting money with feet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Then I write you the name.
Yeah, please do.
Yes. So he's so handsome, so old.
But is he a model, an actor?
Yes, an actor and model.
Okay.
Yes, but do this, so it's great. Fer Moure, unknown. It's a 4. It's a 4 in a card, like we say.
Yeah.
For no, don't like it. But it's well. Do you want to play or ping pong answer and ask?
Of course.
Some minutes with perfect.
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Let's put the camera. It's going well. Like,
I'm having a great time.
Enloqueciendo es mejor que una aspirina masticable.
This and more exclusive in fanview.com. Fer Moure. Oh yeah, that is.
Let's see. How about your armpits?
Armpit? No. Remember, if you want to see full show, you can subscribe to my page. It's fanview.com. Fer Moure. Well, here is the time. I arrived the time, the interview. First time I speak in English all the interview, so I'm so exhausted. So here is the ping pong of Ask an Answer with Rich. So, happy time.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Fantastic time.
Let's see. I will try to ask the things so that the smell, I smell only for FanView. I can't do it in YouTube. That is. Oh, you have great feet, long feet. No, don't tell me how the size because it's the last question.
Okay.
Okay, it's the last. I finished the interview doing. Oh, well, that's it. Okay. So well now, if you have to tell me from, it's so difficult thinking English. If you had to tell me from 1 to 10, how much are you ticklish.
4.
4. Not so much. I think that you are so much tickled.
I know people always want to tickle me, but I'm not really that ticklish. It feels good.
Okay. And which of these fingers do you like more of you? You prefer finger?
My second toe.
Second. This.
Yeah.
Okay. Which part of your body do you like yourself?
I like my hands.
Hands. Okay. Sure. Hands. Big hands. Both big hands. And do you use these hands?
Yes.
Yes. A lot or not so much?
Do I use my hands? Yeah.
Yes. A lot.
A lot.
A lot. Okay. And alone with somebody.
It depends.
It depends. Okay.
I do both.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. 5 colors.
Red, green, blue, yellow, orange.
Okay. 5. How do you say? Autumn, spring. How do you?
Seasons.
That's okay. Season. Tell me 5 seasons of the year.
Early winter, autumn, spring, summer, late summer.
Okay. Yes.
Halloween.
Okay. He got it. He got it because the people say, but there are 4.
Right.
Okay, but now it could be, and sometimes repeat once.
Right.
Okay, and when people didn't do well, so it's punishment.
Okay.
It could be Spanish. So now you must tie your feet, and that's it.
Okay.
But this part is in YouTube. It's only for you because YouTube don't allow me. Okay. Well, now, in which place would you like to meet with person? In which place that you never stay?
Let's see. How about a subway car?
Oh, a subway car. Yes. What's your hero? Your favorite hero? Superhero?
Okay. Wolverine.
Wolverine. Oh, you know that people say something that I looked like Wolverine some years ago. I don't know.
I can see that. I can see that.
Could be. And baseball. What about baseball?
No, not much on baseball.
No much. And what is the most fun thing do you like to do? Understand?
I like to travel.
Oh, travel.
I like to eat. I like to eat candy, buckets of it.
Oh, travel. In which country do you like to live, if not United States?
Well, I haven't traveled everywhere, but of the countries I've traveled to, I would love to live in Spain.
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 Okay. In Madrid, Barcelona, or
I've only been to the southern part of Spain, so I've heard Barcelona is prettier than Madrid, but
Oh, yes, Barcelona. I want to say hello to other friends of Spain, too, Spanish friends. Well, really, it's so hard to speak English all the time because we are speaking about a lot of time. Well, let me see how much, ¿qué más? What else? What else? Tell me, what is the first part, which is the first part of the other person you see the first time?
I look at feet. If someone's barefoot,
Yeah.
you know, if I see someone that I'm attracted to, like just, you know, where you catch
Yeah.
my eye, I always look and see if they have shoes on. I love if I can't see their feet, I love a big chest, and I love to look at somebody's hands. I love hands.
Oh, yes. What would you prefer? Do you prefer smelly feet or not smelly feet?
I prefer smelly feet, about a 7 out of 10 smelliness.
Yeah.
I don't want them too smelly, but
Before ending this part of interview, everybody wants to know. I said in English, in Spanish too. Remember, if I want to contact you, how can I do it? How can I get your site?
I'm at the main site is at myfriendsfeet.com,
That is.
and then I also have an OnlyFans and Twitter, Tumblr. Everything is at My Friends Feet.
Okay. Yes. First site for fan of feet. That is first site.
I think it's the first male membership site.
Okay, you know my age, my.
Yeah.
Well, and tell me, how many years since the first time? Remember?
20, almost 23.
Almost.
No, almost 24.
Almost 24 years since it started. That is so great. I hope I can do the same.
I'm sure.
I am
sure you
in
will.
season 11. I hope it's arrive season number 30. But well, now yes. Before I take my shoes, then I know I'm gonna take my shoes too. It's okay.
Okay, sure.
Yes, but first of all, everybody wants to know here in Orlando, United States, the getting crazy from toes from head. No.
From head to toe.
Enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza is in Spanish.
Okay.
In English is getting crazy from toes to head.
Okay.
That's it? It's good?
Is it head?
Head.
Yeah.
Cabeza is head.
So we usually say head to toe instead of toe to head.
Everybody wants to know. Tell me, Rich. Tell me this, Rich. Please. The smile is good. Look, this thumb finger. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a normal man. 5 fingers. Yeah, that is. So, oh, it smells so good. Tell me, what's size?
10s.
Tens. What size tens? So it's about in our 43.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
okay.
sounds right.
The conversation conversion. So 10th in US side and 43 for our side. Good.
Yeah,
Let me
absolutely.
now take
That
me.
felt great.
It's time to take my shoes. So the show is ending.
Do I get to do that to you?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Can you change the place?
Yeah, you sit here.
Okay, yes, that is. Do you want to take my shoes too?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, keep them up here.
Okay, so let's do.
If you want to see full show, you can subscribe in my page. Remember, this is fanview.com Fer Moure.
Well, my friend, Rich.
Thank you so much for coming over.
Good time.
Oh, great time. Enjoyed so much.
Enjoy my show. Understand my show.
I understand. I did not understand your show before, and now I do, and I love it so much more.
Okay.
And you're so much cooler.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, the last 2 questions
Okay.
are: what things make you crazy?
What kind of scenes?
Yes.
A guy. I love what I would get off to more than anything else is a tickling scene. So I make and worship scene. So I try to make stuff that I would get off to myself.
Okay, and what things give you peace?
Peace? I don't understand exactly what you mean.
Peace, war.
Okay, yeah.
Peace. What things do you feel peace, quiet? How I can't explain because it's a Argentinian phrase. Which things do you give to be quiet, to be relaxed?
Where do I go? What type of place do I?
No. What kind of things?
Okay.
Give you relax?
Like going to the beach. Like, yeah, the beach. The beach. Living here in Florida, I always know that if I need to be recharged, I go to the beach and go in the water, and I actually feel recharged. So that's how I get recharged from nature.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yes, all the time. I'm so ticklish already. Wait. That the end is like this. If you see in Spanish now, you will see in English. Now it's well. Thank you very much. Obrigado para você. Gracias, muchísimas gracias. Tanti grazie amici italiani. From Orlando, United States. Here, my name is Fer Moure, and always I say the same. I love to be crazy. And if one day I want to be a normal gay boy, man, as you want, please don't let me, okay? So that's it, my friends. Thank you very much. We are keeping showing this season number 11 de Enloqueciendo de pies a cabeza. Bye.
Adios.